Stylish, athletic and luxurious, the 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport drives like an all-wheel drive premium sedan, only it also offers plenty of cargo capacity for weekend adventures. The 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport drives like a sporting sedan, only it also has that unique dimension of four-wheel drive mobility and everyday practicality that you expect from an SUV. It's always impressively sporty and utterly luxurious, whether you're driving to a summer concert at Symphony Hall or following the road to a winter adventure in the snowy mountains. And if you specify the optional third-row seat, you can take 6 friends with you. For 2017, the Range Rover Sport's wide-ranging capabilities have been enhanced with a now standard suite of active safety features for all models, including autonomous emergency braking, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, and lane departure warning with lane keeping assist. A new low-traction launch mode also makes pulling away on slippery surfaces a no-stress affair. Finally, an updated infotainment system featuring a larger 10.2-inch touchscreen also makes its debut this year. For all this, the Range Rover Sport is indeed an SUV and not a car, so it weighs in at more than 2.5 tons in its most powerful supercharged and SVR guises. Combine this weight with those thirsty V8 engines, and you end up with particularly poor fuel economy. The optional turbodiesel powertrain boosts this husky truck's CPA estimates up to a respectable 24 miles per gallon combined, and it's worth considering for those who'd like to avoid some of the potential pain at the fuel pumps. Now that Americans have thoroughly embraced utility vehicles as a daily ride in all kinds of driving, there are lots of SUVs with sport-oriented personalities to choose from, including the Audi Q7, BMW X6, Cadillac Escalade, Mercedes-Benz GLS and Porsche Cayenne. The Range Rover Sport with its full-time four-wheel drive system stands apart from them in its go-anywhere, all-terrain mobility, and it'll even climb a mountain trail in street-oriented 20-inch tires without dragging its undercarriage across the rocks, if that's your thing. It also has a softer, British-style interpretation of luxury than its rivals. The 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport is available with a choice of 3 engines. SE and HSE models come standard with a 3.0-liter V6 rated at 340 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. Available as an option is a 3.0-liter turbodiesel V6 that produces 254 horsepower and 443 pounds-to-foot of torque. Supercharged and autobiography versions of the Range Rover Sport get a supercharged 5.0-liter V8 that puts out 510 horsepower and 461 pounds-to-foot of torque. The SVR uses a version of this same V8 that's been tweaked to produce 550 horsepower and 502 pounds-to-foot. All 3 engines utilize the same 8-speed automatic transmission, though the SVR version is enhanced with sportier programming. At the Edmonds test track, a Range Rover Sport supercharged sprinted from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a blistering 4.6 seconds. The SVR improved only a smidge to 4.5 seconds. As you'd expect from Land Rover, every Range Rover Sport is equipped with full-time four-wheel drive. The SE and HSE come standard with a light-duty, single-speed all-wheel drive system, while the supercharged model is equipped with a 2-speed transfer case, optional on the SE and HSE, that provides high and low-range gearing for more serious traction challenges, including off-roading. The standard terrain response system features driver-selectable modes that optimize the vehicle's powertrain, suspension and electronics for increased traction on various surfaces, while the available terrain response to auto variant, bundled with the 2-speed transfer case, includes an additional adaptive mode that automatically optimizes settings while you drive. Also available is all-terrain progress control, which maintains a preset speed, up to 20 miles per hour, over difficult terrain. EPA fuel economy estimates start with the V6, which comes in at 19 miles per gallon combined, 17 city/23 highway, a somewhat disappointing result given that Porsche's more powerful 420 horsepower Cayenne S gets 20 miles per gallon combined. The diesel produces a significantly better 24 miles per gallon combined, 22 city/28 highway. The supercharged V8 is rated at 16 miles per gallon combined, 14 city/19 highway, a predictably inefficient result for a 510 horsepower truck. Expect the same or a bit worse from the SVR. All Range Rover Sports except the SVR can tow up to 7,716 pounds, the latter drops to a still respectable 6,600 pounds. Though it may seem unlikely for a vehicle this size, the 2017 Land Rover Range Rover Sport comes by that sport designation honestly. Although its reflexes on mountain roads might not be quite as sharp as those of the Porsche Cayenne, this luxury SUV corners with confidence, while its air springs ensure that you don't have to endure the harsh ride quality associated with other SUVs equipped with sport-tuned suspensions. And when traction is compromised by ice, snow or mud, the Range Rover Sport shines brightly, not only due to the program modes built into Land Rover's terrain response system's electronics but also a body configured to keep its undercarriage from dragging across the rocks. It's probably unlikely that this vehicle will see anything more challenging than a slippery boat ramp or a snowy ski resort, but keep in mind that you'll need to opt for the available low-range transfer case if you hope to tackle boulder-strewn trails on the way to the mountain bike trailhead. As far as powertrains go, the standard V6 seems anemic when pushed hard, so it's really best for highway cruising. The supercharged V8 engines give you the power you want when you've got a full load of people or just want a more sporting drive, and abundant acceleration is on tap whenever you feel the need. The available turbodiesel engine falls between these two extremes, with a bit of initial lag followed by